So in today's session, we are studying about the composite functions. So for this one, prerequisites are once again the things that you learnt in the first year class, that is algebra of derivatives and formulas concerned to trigonometry and the formulas concerned to derivatives. Yes, so algebra of derivatives. So in last year, so you know this, if f and g are the functions of x, then sum of two functions, derivative of sum of two functions, that is dy dx of f plus g is equal to dy dx of fx plus dy dx of g of x. So that is functions of the form, so that is if y equal to x square plus sin x, so that is, so this is fx, this is g of x. Therefore derivative of this one is given by dy upon dx, this equal to dy dx of x square plus dy dx of sin x, that is derivative of fx, derivative of gx. So in this manner. So next one is the similar concept is there is change in sign only. Difference of this dy dx of f minus g equal to dy dx of fx minus dy dx of g of x. So that is if y equal to x square minus sin x, so this one is fx, this one is g of x, then dy by dx equal to, that is derivative of y with respect to x equal to dy dx of x square minus dy dx of sin x, derivative of fx, derivative of g of x. Similarly f into g, that is known as the product rule. So f into g, that is equal to fx dy dx of gx plus gx dy dx of fx, that is first function into derivative of second function plus second function into derivative of first function. So that is if y equal to sin x into cos x, this is fx, this is gx. So therefore dy by dx of this equal to sin x dy dx of cos x plus cos x dy dx of, that is sin x cos x tan x sec x. So like that, ax plus b into cx plus d, all these are the type of f into g type one. So now derivative of f upon g, dy dx of f upon g, that is quotient rule. So quotient means, so sin x upon x square or x square upon sin x, ax plus b upon cx plus d form. So let us consider example y equal to sin x upon x square. So here this one is numerator, that is f of x, and this one is g of x. X square is g of x, sin x is f of x. So therefore derivative of this one, that is dy upon dx is given by So g of x, that is x square d by dx of fx, that is sin x, minus fx sin x dy dx of g of x, that is x square, this whole divided by x square, this bracket square, f upon g, f dy dx of g minus, sorry, g f dy dx of f minus fx dy dx of gx divided by gx bracket square. So all these are the requirements. So frequently we will use these rules and the formulas that you studied in the previous year. Yes. So now the formula is concerned to dy dx of derivative of x raised to n is given by nx raised to n minus 1, derivative of e raised to x equal to e raised to x, derivative of root x equal to 1 upon 2 root x, derivative of log x equal to 1 by x, derivative of 1 by x raised to n minus n upon x raised to n plus 1, which is optional one. So similarly, the derivatives of trigonometric functions, that is dy dx of sin x is cos x, derivative of cos x is minus sin x, derivative of tan is x square, derivative of cot is minus cos x square, derivative of sec is sec x tan x, and derivative of cosec x is minus cosec x cot x. So you must know these things very strongly. You are advised to by heart this. So in this module we will study the composite function, that is what is composite function, and method of solving composite functions. So first we must know what is composite function. So you know this one last year. So that is f of or f equal to g of h or h of g. So that is h is within g. So that is g of hx. Hx is inside g. So there are g is one function, h is one function, h is inside the g, that is one function within the another function. So that is naturally a composite function, one within the another. So it may be written as f equal to g of h of k, g of h of k. So or g of h of kx. Here kx is inside g, inside h of k is inside g. Therefore it is composition of three functions, and this one is composition of two functions, g and h, and this here is g and h and k. There are three functions. So simple concept I will give, I will explain here. So that is, consider the some material is kept inside this box and this whole box is kept inside the second one. So this together kept inside the third box. So to catch this or to snatch this material, first we have to open the lid of outermost box, then open the lid of second box, then open the lid of innermost box, and after opening all these three in sequentially from outside to inside, from outermost to innermost, so then it is possible to catch this material. So in the same manner, to find the derivative of composite functions, we in this manner we have to differentiate the function, either come from innermost to outside side or outermost to inner side. Yes. So the problems of this one are solved using chain rule. So chain rule is nothing but to differentiate the function, so from left to right or right to left. Hierarchy of generally hierarchy of this one left to right. Differentiate the function from left to right. So first function, after that this one, after this one, so this one, like this. In this way we have to differentiate the function. So here let f be a real valued function. Let f be a real valued function which is composition of two functions u and v. So u and v are the two functions that is given by f equal to v of u, and here substitute or put t equal to u of x. So t equal to u of x. Therefore, derivative of t with respect to x is dt upon dx. So since there are only two functions and derivative of v with respect to x is, that is, this implies derivative of v is dv by dx. So therefore, so here dt by dx, derivative of the function t, and derivative of function v is dv by dt. So therefore, so this one is dv by with respect to t, that is dv by dt. Therefore, derivative of f with respect to x is df upon dx. So therefore, this is given by v with respect to t is dv by dt, and since t is the function of u, so function of x, that is dt by dx. So that is dt by dx if the function is of two composition of two variables. So now we can extend this to composition of three variables, three functions. Yes, f is the composition of three functions, that is w, u, v. So here t equal to vx, t equal to vx. Therefore, derivative of t with respect to x is dt by dx, and u is the function of v, that is u equal to, so here s is ut, given here ut equal to, u is the function of t, so therefore s equal to ut, therefore derivative of this is ds upon dt, and so w is the function of s here, so therefore w, this implies dw by ds. So therefore derivative of this function is, first we have to, the outermost is here v, so therefore derivative of v is so that is dt upon dx. So now coming to this one, u is the function of t here, so therefore, so derivative of u is here, so u is here, ds upon dt, so this is the derivative of v, this is the derivative of u, and derivative of w is here dw by ds. So therefore df upon dx is given by dw by ds upon dt into dt upon dx. In this way, we can solve the problems concerned to composite function. So it is better to apply chain rule when the given function is more than composition of more than 3 functions. So let us solve some examples concerned to this one. Tan 2x plus 3. First write y equal to tan of 2x plus 3. So here the function y, that is a tan of 2x plus 3, that is 2x plus 3 is inside the tan. So as I told, the hierarchy of finding the derivative, the hierarchy is from left to right. Yes. So first, so function of x, it is differentiate with respect to x. So y with respect to x is dy by dx. This equal to dy dx of, write this function, tan of 2x plus 3. So there are two functions, tan and 2x plus 3. Observe here, first we come across the tan. So therefore derivative of tan, we know that the derivative of tan is sec square. Therefore this equal to derivative of tan, that is sec square. So write the remaining terms as it is 2x plus 3, then d by dx of, so function within this one is, within the function, so within the tan is 2x plus 3. Sec square 2x plus 3 d by dx of 2x plus 3. So therefore this equal to sec square 2x plus 3 into, so it is fx plus gx, derivative of fx plus derivative of gx. So therefore derivative of 2x is 2. So therefore, and derivative of 3 is constant, that is 0. So therefore this equal to 2 sec square 2x plus 3 is the answer. So observe here the function, one function within the another, 2x plus 3 inside the tan. So therefore while finding the derivative, so write the function in this manner, and the first we come across the tan, so therefore write the derivative of tan, that is sec square, and the remaining things, keep the remaining thing as it is, 2x plus 3, whatever it may be. So you need not worry about this one. Derivative of tan is sec square, then so keep this 2x plus 3 as it is, then after differentiating tan, go for this bracket. So we come across 2x plus 3. So therefore d by dx of 2x plus 3. So therefore again here derivative of 2x is 2, derivative of constant is 0. Therefore 2 plus 0 is 2. 2 into sec square of 2x plus 3. So this is the answer for this one. So now consider the different problem here. Find the derivative of the function given by fx equal to sine of x square. So observe, first write the given function fx equal to sine of x square. So observe here, first check whether it is the composite or not. Here x square is one function, sine is one function, x square is within this sine function. So therefore, from hierarchies, differentiate from left to right. First differentiate sine, after this one differentiate x square. So simple one. So sine, keep x square as it is, derivative of x square. So in this manner you have to solve this one. Differentiate fx with respect to x or differentiate y with respect to x. Therefore, derivative of fx is f dash x equal to f dash x equal to first derivative of sine. Derivative of sine is cos of x square dy dx. Derivative of sine is cos. Write all these things except sine. So write all these things inside this one, keep as it is. That is, derivative of sine is cos of x square. So next we come to the box x square, that is dy dx of x square. Cos of x square. So derivative of x square is 2x. So therefore this equal to 2x into cos of x square. So simple one. Observe here, sine, derivative of sine is cos, write whatever inside this one, then derivative of this one. So if this is star, dy dx of star. So keep this star as it is. So derivative of, similarly, sine of, what is triangle. So just imagine this is, so first triangle is inside this sine. So therefore first find the derivative of sine, that is cos. Write whatever inside this one, that is triangle, then dy dx of triangle. In this manner. So just remember that this is not the proper way. So still then remember this, that cos of triangle, dy dx of cos triangle. Yes. So observe here, y equal to sine of cos of x square. So it is composite of three functions, sine, cos, x square. So to differentiate this function, composite function, first we come across sine, keep all those things. After sine, differentiate cos, keep the other things as it is. Then go to differentiate x square. Yes, sine, then cos, then x square. Yes, so simple it is. Differentiate y with respect to x, dy by dx equal to dy dx of sine of cos of x square. This equal to, so first sine, derivative of sine is cos. Write the remaining things, cos of x square, dy dx of, after sine, differentiate this one, cos of x square. Therefore cos of cos x square. So here again it is a composite. So first we come across cos, derivative of cos is minus sine, write the remaining things, x square. So therefore derivative of x square. So here last function is x square. So therefore differentiate once again. Cos of cos x square sin of x square, and derivative of x square is 2x, and here it is minus, so therefore keep this minus. So therefore answer is cos of cos x square, cos of cos x square, sin of x square, and derivative of x square is 2x, that is minus 2x sin x square cos of cos x square. Yes, thank you.